I need you to look at the whole picture, the positioning, and the conspiracy that is caught on film. So as you can see, she's not blocking the road. Let's just point that out, and I want you to see the position of the vehicle here. Those are large vehicles making it their way through there. I think it's really important to see this side of it, because clearly her vehicle ends up, across here, but how does that Tahoe end up here? These vehicles here are able to pass through without a problem, but watch this. You can see this vehicle starts to back up. This is actually part of the ICE agents. He backs up. To meet with the Tahoe. Now, that officer gets over there and they have their little conversation about what they're going to do. That's two officers conspiring to address the situation. This is a really good angle to understand, because how did that Tahoe get here? The other clips of the positioning of how she was boxed in are also incredibly important when you're looking at the entirety of this situation. Well, first, she's not blocking the road. Vehicles are able to leave. Now, the obstruction is more because of the ICE vehicle. So those are huge. These are large vehicles that can get back. They can get through. And you see this vehicle, who was right here, is backing up. Just watch. There's the Tahoe again. You see, they boxed her in. How else did the Tahoe get on the other side? And this vehicle was up closer. They boxed her in. Then you see this officer here, conspiring with the person who did this. See? The shooter exited. Walked across the front of her car, but he had her boxed in. It's information that's useful to prove conspiracy. So that agent had been in an altercation before and had been drugged and had sustained injuries from it. So why would he position the vehicle the way that he did? Like, you saw all the cluster of those vehicles in the back. There's no way she could have, she couldn't have turned this way. Not that she would have wanted to. But they were saying that she was blocking the road. I could see that she was cockeyed in the street. But the other vehicles could get around her just fine. And it was the ICE agent. It was back on that back bumper. It was actually very narrowing and closing that in to where it actually was an obstruction. So the ICE agents actually created the obstruction. And then when he backed up, they're all talking. Like, he backed up, that Tahoe was going to go right in there and position himself, walk across the front, and then claim she was boxed in. They conspired to box her in. And when she left, as they told her to, they knew that would put her in that position.